Morning one and all, welcome back to Simply Snuff, thanks for tuning in. I've seen a lot of posts on forums about how to revive a snuff that's on its last legs and is drying out a little bit, how to get a bit more moisture into it. So this is my video, this is my take on what I do. I bought a tin of Jocks Choice from, let me just check what it's called, it's from Mullins and Westley. And I bought it from the cigar shop in Covent Garden, London when I was down there. Fantastic little place. They've got a full life-size Highlanders stood outside the store. When you go in, it's a tiny little place. And they've got a blend of, they've got a variety of these snuffs on order. But that's where I actually got the Jocks Choice from. Jocks Choice, absolutely lovely, very traditional snuff. Really quite earthy. It's got a good mix of bergamot and neroli oil in there, so you're getting a bit of the bergamot lemony type flavour coming through. I think the neroli oil is about orange blossom, and you can definitely smell the orange in it. It's got a good nicotine, good tobacco content, nice deep earthy smell to it. It's an absolute winner. But I got about halfway through the tin. I think it's a 30-gram tin. And it was getting a little bit tired. So what I've done with this, I've chosen another of my snuffs, JIP, and I blended the Jocks Choice and the JIP mentholated snuff 50-50. The JIP's a fresh batch of snuff just to try and revive things and mix it up a little bit. So what you've got here is something that you can't buy in the store. It's something that you blended. You're trying to revive a snuff which is you really enjoy, but it's getting on its last legs, and you've developed something new, something which really should tick all the boxes if they're both snuffs that, you know, are your go-to snuffs. So yeah, as you know, McChrystal's great snuff, absolutely belt and menthol. You don't get that coming through when you mixed it, but you get a good menthol flavour. But what you don't want to do is drown out the bergamot and the neroli oil, that bergamot scent and that orange blossom scent which you got with the Jocks Choice in the first place. Both these snuffs, don't do that, Simon. Tap your tin, I keep saying it and then I don't follow my own advice. What a mug. So what was I saying? Yeah, they complement one another, these, because I reckon they've got about the same nicotine and tobacco content, and both are medium moisture. So I've got a fresh tin of JIP and I mixed them 50-50. So I'll give your tin a good tap, get your snuff hanky, get your snuff paddle. If you didn't know what this is a barbecue skewer which I've chopped in half and sanded the rough bits off, and it works. It's cheap. Who cares? I'm cheap. So let's give it a tap. Jocks Choice and JIP. Let's look what we've got. Lovely deep brown colour. They're both, if you had them side by side in the tin, I don't think you'd be able to tell what's different without smelling them. So let's just give it a bit of a... So you can see I've got it clumping now. Before, when it was on its own, it was a little bit dry. A bit dry for my liking. I like something with a bit of moisture in. So I've added the JIP and it's looking grand. Give it a really good mix. As I say, both snuffs are very much the same in terms of, I think they've got a similar tobacco, nicotine content, and they've also got a similar grind and a similar moisture content. So, you know, they should work well together. What also I don't want to do is, you know, what I really like about this Jocks Choice is you get that bergamot, you get that neroli oil. What I don't want to do is add too much of the mentholated and take away from that. We want them to blend, a bit of the yin and the yang. So it's looking lovely. Let's, you can smell it, it's still there. In fact, I'd say that orange blossom comes through as a dominant scent. It's absolutely cracking, but of course you've got the menthol drifting around in the background. Get a little bit on your paddle, hold it off your nose. Oh, cripes. Yeah. Oh, ding dong. That is cracking. Oh, you get a real melody of flavours going on there, eh? You like that melody of flavours? You get the bergamot, you get the neroli oil, you get the menthol, you get a great nicotine hit, you get a really good burn. It's, oh man, That's for grown-ups, is that one. Oof, oof, oof. Yes. Delicious. I'm loving that. Absolutely love it. You know you've had it too when you've had some of that. Let's have another go. Oof. Oh, happy days. What can I say? That's got the best of everything. And you know what? It's a snuff you can't buy off the shelf. You know, it's a blend. It's a blend of your favourite snuffs. The mix of the two really complement one another. So you got something really special going on here. And it's really revived, as I say. With the Jocks Choice, if I hadn't have done this, it'd have been going in the bin. That's it. Now, I've got a good old tin, but I've got about 10, 15 grams in there. That's going to do me a good old while. Something different. That's one you can stick in your pocket and take out with you. You can take that morning, noon and night. You will not be disappointed. So that's it really. Short and sweet. How long have I been going on? 6 minutes. That's not short and sweet. That's dragging on a bit. So that's my trick on trying to revive a tired snuff that you really don't want to throw away. So we got 50-50 Jocks Choice mixed with JIP. Give it a go. You know, if you've got a tired snuff out there and you've got to go to snuff, try and mix them up. See what you get. You might actually like it. So that's all from me. Thanks for tuning in. And by the way, thanks to everybody for subscribing on my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. Thanks very much. And we'll see you again. See you next time. Chin chin.